Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're doing amazing. Today, we're going to be doing a full face of Patrick Ta, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. All right, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time that I post. I try to post like 3 times a week, but my schedule is kind of crazy. And if you're interested in anything that is on my face, everything is always linked down in the description box. So those links are affiliated. So I do receive a small commission from those, but it just goes straight back into my channel to review and purchase makeup. So thank you so much for everyone that's using my affiliate links. Okay, Patrick Ta. This includes the new Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette. Ooh, but we'll get into it. So I started off first with my Patrick Ta for the face. I did put on my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Patrick Ta does not have a primer, but he should. So this is Patrick Ta for the face cream foundation and finishing powder duo. I have mine in the shade Fair 2. Now this is a cream and a powder, cream foundation, and then a finishing powder, not like a setting powder, a finishing powder. And so this is good. Not my favorite, not my top favorite foundation. And yeah, it looks really beautiful on my skin right now, but if I'm remembering correctly from when I first purchased it, it does not continue to look nice on my skin throughout the day. So it's a really good, like, perfecting, beautifying. It looks gorgeous right now. So it's not for a whole 8-hour workday type of foundation. I also think that in the past I've used this finishing powder to set my entire face, and I would not recommend that. It looks really good on my T-zone, and I think that's kind of where he intends it to be put, is in the T-zone, not like all over the face. And I don't mind that at all because I really like to go in with creams, and I wouldn't put a powder, set my whole face with a powder, and then go into my creams. That's just not how I roll. So this is gorgeous for filming and for very short occasions, not like a whole 8-hour wear day if you have dry skin. I don't have oily skin. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember off the top of my head if I know any or watch any oily girls who love this. But let me know. Let us know down in the comments. Do you have this? Do you have oily skin? How do you feel about it? But yeah, so this is good. I like it a lot. It's very perfecting initially. It's just not long wearing. So really great. The color looks awesome. I love it. The color match I picked is good. Next, I went in with the Patrick Ta for the face. Cream contour and powder bronzer duo. I have mine in the shade She's Statuesque. And I've had this for a long time, and I still love this. This is so good. I go in with the cream first and then set it all with the powder, and it's absolutely fantastic, super gorgeous. It's like a natural, for me anyways, this color is more of a natural bronze, not like a super sculpted look. I kind of want the next color up. She's Sculpted. If I ever have to repurchase it, I'll probably go with that next color because this is a very natural sculpt where I like more of a defined, more of a cool tone too. This is a very more neutral. The cream I love. It's more of a neutral, but the bronzer, like, it's more of a warm toned where I would prefer more of a neutral tone bronzer. So I think I would try the next color up next time. But anyways, absolutely beautiful. Formula is incredible. The mix of the cream and the powder makes it so it lasts a really long time. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that. Use it a lot. Use it a lot. I used to use it more so before than I do now. But after that, I went in with my blush, Patrick Ta for the face, double take cream and powder blush. Today I used the shade She's Flush. This is one of the newer colors that he's recently come out with. I had to make myself use a newer color because I really, really, really wanted to use She's Blushing, which is my top, tippity top favorite holy grail blush. Nothing has beat it yet. I love the color of She's Blushing so much, and it's super long lasting. I go in with the powder first and then the cream, which is kind of what he recommends for more of a, I think, like a radiant finish. I just do that every single time. and it looks incredible. I love these blushes. I love, love, love them a lot. I think like I mean, this is the top product that I love from his collection. If you're gonna pick up anything, try one of the blushes. He's got tons of colors. They're incredible. Really, really love the blushes. Such an incredible formula. Highly, highly recommend. All right, after the blush, I went in with this. Now, this is the Patrick Ta Major Headlines Blush Palette Volume 2. This is the blush palette that he came out with last year for holiday. I don't think it's available like this anymore. I think you can pick up Giving Flirty and Giving Sunkissed. I don't know. It's a good question. Separately, those are the two blushes. But it has his highlighter formula that we thought, so it's called Giving Glossy. And I kind of thought he'd come out with individual highlighters. That hasn't happened yet. We'll see, maybe in the future. But I hope that he kind of changes it up, because this is not it. I use it today because I wanted to use a highlighter, but I do not use it ever. The cream is just a glossy cream. There is not a ton of pigment in it. Actually, it might not have any. And I prefer the cream to the powder. The powder is super chunky. I put it on my cheeks and had to like go in and blend it a few more times because it just left chunks of glittery highlightiness on my cheekbones and on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. It just was very chunky. So I don't think this is available anymore, at least in the trio. We'll see what he comes out next for holiday. Maybe he'll have some better formulation of his highlighters. Maybe he'll come out with some highlighters, some individual ones. But yeah, that formula is a no-go, but it might not even be available anymore. So, you know. Next, I did my brows. So face was done, brows next. I have the Patrick Ta Major Brow Defining Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. Now, this is good. It's not my favorite brow pencil. The spoolie is incredible. Actually, I really like the spoolie a lot. The brush, the pencil is like a rectangle. It doesn't have any kind of triangle to it. It's just a straight rectangle. And it's very fine. So if you are looking for a super fine pencil, this might be for you. It's really nice. It's not bad. It's not super dry and it's not super creamy. It's kind of more in the middle. I just definitely prefer my Charlotte Tilbury over this, but it is a very fine pencil. Not bad, just not my favorite. Okay, after that, I forgot to mention Patrick Ta does not have a concealer, but he should. I think a creamy concealer from him would be super cool. Oh, and he could have it in like a duo with like a cream and a powder to set it with. That would be awesome. Hopefully, someday in the future, that would be super cool. But he doesn't have one in his line right now, so I did use my Glossier Stretch Concealer just to conceal my under eyes, because this is definitely a full face. I didn't want to leave it unconcealed. Okay, so after brows, I went in with the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This is the new palette that he just came out with. You should be able to see on my channel. My review and full thoughts should go up before this video does. But for this look today, I kind of really just stuck with the brown. They're all brown except for the black. But I stuck with the warm tones on the top. And it's incredible, absolutely amazing. I love it so much. Super pigmented, like on first go, bam, in your face pigmented, which is what I personally prefer over having to build and build and build and build. That's just me. I don't have a lot of time sometimes, so I want fast in your face color pigment, and then I want to be able to blend it out, so it's got to blend out really well if it's going to be super pigmented, and these do. There's a ton of kick up in the pan, so if you don't like kick up and you don't like your palettes to look kind of messy, this you might skip this because it's a little bit messy. It's going to continue to get more messy, so there's that. The creams are gorgeous. I used the cream as kind of an eyeliner moment today, which I don't usually do, and I kind of enjoyed it. So there's that. I want to do like a deep smoky black eye and some really pretty with the cool tone brown, a cool toned eye. those should be coming soon. I really enjoy those. The palette in general, love it a lot. Okay, after the eyeshadow palette, I tried to use the eyeliners that I have. I have two of his eyeliners, the Precision Gel Liner in Rich Brown and in Cream. And I don't, what is the shelf life? 12 months? I don't know if mine are expired, but I kind of remember them being more on the dry formula before. So they're pretty dry eyeliners, and mine may be expired because I could not get like any pigment. They're so dry that I couldn't get any pigment to come off of them, even on my hand. So I'm not putting them near my waterline because ow. So yeah, I have many eyeliner recommendation I would recommend over the Patrick Ta liners. So I would say skip these. Yeah, go with somebody else for eyeliner because Patrick Ta, those aren't it. Not for me anyways. Okay, and then after that, I went in with the Patrick Ta. This is the 4Eyes Major Volume Mascara. I really, really do enjoy this mascara. I love the wand. It's just a very simple bristle wand, not anything crazy going on. But it is a very wet formula, so you do need to be kind of careful because it is going to get everywhere if you're in a hurry. So there's that. I think that it needs to be paired with something that is lengthening because it is very volumizing. It makes my lashes look thick, but not super long or curled up. So very thickening, but not really much of anything else. But it is really nice. I enjoy it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. I like to pair it with something else, but I hardly ever wear just one mascara all by itself. So it's cool with me if it needs to be paired with something. After eyes are done, then I went in with lips. First for lips, I used the Patrick Ta Precision Lip Crayon in the shade She's Strong. So this has a square tip and it's a click up. So you click the bottom and it goes up. And I think that is not the best method for lip liner because you can't bring it back down. Like you click it and that's it. So yeah, plus this was very, very dry. This was not creamy enough for what I prefer, at least. Yeah, I'd say skip the lip liner. Not my favorite, and you can't bring it back down. So if you click it up too much, it's gonna get in the cap. That is what's gonna happen. So I would say no go on this. I have other lip liners I recommend above this. So yeah, no. But the lipstick I used is the lipstick in Oh, She's Single. I'm not single, but this lipstick is actually really, really nice. I was surprised because with the lip liner, I was expecting more, and I haven't used it in a really long time. I was expecting more of a drier matte formula, but this felt really nice and slippy, but not too slippy, and it had a really nice matte finish. So I think the lipstick is really great. He did come out with some new colors of the lipstick, and I think that if you're looking for a good matte formula that's not super drying, I really, really like this lipstick a lot. But my other top recommendation from the line, so if you're going to pick up anything, I would highly recommend the blush. The eyeshadows are great. He's got two other palettes, so if you don't want all matte, you've got two other really beautiful options, a more warm tone and then a more like rosy tone palette. And this is the Patrick Ta Major Volume Plumping Gloss. What is it? Does it smell like bubblegum? Kind of. I love the smell of it. It's sweet. I love it. I love how it smells. And that is like draws me to it a lot because it goes on your lips, and I would rather prefer something smell nice than bad or have no smell at all, So I love how it smells, but it's like super pretty. It's got kind of a shimmery in there. So, I have mine in the shade Superficial. Superficial is like a beigey color with some shimmer that's going to add some plumping. And it is kind of plumping. It's, right, it is called, plumping gloss. It's Not super intense though. It does not hurt at all. It's a very light, kind of tingly feel, but not painful. So I love this. I put this on top of tons of lipstick, just like right in the middle of my mouth, just to add a little bit of something because I don't have any kind of don't have plump lips and I don't have any kind of filler or anything in them. So I like to add a little bit of juiciness on most of the time. But yeah, this formula is incredible. I love this. I love how it smells. I love it a lot. Those are my top 3 recommendations from the brand, but you heard my thoughts on everything else. Let me know down in the comments. Have you tried Patrick Ta? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Yeah. Have you tried the blushes yet? I think I've gone on about the blushes in tons of videos. So I'm wondering if you've tried them, if you love them, what your favorite color is, all that jazz. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! It's really hard to do while people are staring at me. Which is funny because people are staring at me all the time when they watch them. I don't even remember if I mentioned it.